Alright, welcome to the portion of the show where we're going to talk about a little bit of new gear in the store, hitting the field. We got a little offering from Warrior, so we got a little spot in the banner for the day. We got a Brian shaft up first, actually, so why don't you talk about the Brian EKG.
Yeah, this is the Brian EKG. It's been on the market for just a short while. Kind of in the Salt Shakers colorway here, nice teal and pink. It's one of the new composite shafts that are really starting to gain in popularity. I like it because hopefully you guys can see down the barrel of this thing. It's a solid one-piece composite rather than just the shell. You can see some of the shafts. Had a chance to play with it a little bit on the rooftop at the CELAC showings. It's fun. It's a nice thing to play with. I'm actually personally drawn to the texturing on it. I know it's kind of a staple of most shafts these days, have some type of texturing, but for me, I like this more than some of the other ones I've seen.
It's pretty rubbery. You can definitely feel it.
Yeah. And recently I've kind of become one of those guys that's cut out the palm. So this is definitely
a connection directly to the stick.
Right, exactly. I think that this is a shaft that I could easily use without tape, so that's certainly an advantage for me. And I like the flex on it.
Yeah.
Composite shafts are certainly going to flex a little bit. And
it's definitely a different feel than one of those stiff.
Yeah. It's certainly something to get used to and decide if it's something you like in your play.
Sure.
For the instance of the few chances I get to play some short stick, I've liked it so far. So if you get the opportunity, certainly pick one of these things up. It'll brighten up your game from an aesthetic point of view and hopefully help you rip some G's.
Yeah, man, they add a bonus, I think, of the composite shaft too. As a coach, you're out there in the winter, cold hands with that metal shaft. So you can grow the game a little bit longer with a composite.
Yeah, CELAC clinics are always in the winter. I'm definitely going to be holding on to this when I hopefully get back out there.
That'll be helpful. I'm a tape my whole shaft kind of guy. Thanks, James, so much for converting me over there. But the other product we've got here, I dotted up with a New York City dye job. But this is the Warrior.
I'm impressed by that, by the way. You did a great job.
Statue of Liberty came out well.
Now, did you stencil that? I hate to talk about the dye first.
Outline of a sticker, and then I had to cut the detail into it.
Oh.
Exactly. Yeah, so there's a little more work put into it.
For everybody that's getting into the contest, understand that this is the level that you're working at.
Yeah, it's a high level. But the M80 head, this is a high school spec head, so obviously, we talked about earlier with gameplay and rule changes. It's very narrow. It's like the blade, the OG blade a little bit, and that these
flared sidewalls
rails kind of come in a little bit. It's stiff, it's light, not a lot of plastic. It's got a
pretty stiff.
Could be good for face-off guys. Could be good for attacking midfielders. I mean, I can even see a long stick midi rocking one of these. So it's pretty diverse. It's nice, no rattle, doesn't shake around too much. Lots of string options. So. From Warrior, a pretty solid product.
Yeah, I haven't heard a lot of hype about it, but
no, I've only seen a couple of MLL guys I think maybe playing with it. Maybe haven't seen it all that much, but overall, I've been impressed once I got my hands on it. I was kind of blown away by it. So it's a good product.
Right.
I think they're definitely onto something here. A lot of cutaways and a lot of strength considering all that missing plastic.
Yeah, to me, it's an attackman or a middy's dream. Being a defenseman, it's kind of striking some fear in my heart just looking at the thing, how narrow it is.
No ball dislodge from that.
No. Especially if you know how to string one up, that's going to be a weapon for sure.
Component.
Yeah.
Well, we'll switch it up, and as always, we're going to finish up with our game grower. And the game grower for this show is something that Mark and I have had the pleasure of being able to interact with over the last week. I saw him Thursday in Bed-Stuy. We both saw him Tuesday in the Upper West Side of Manhattan at Rooftop Lacrosse, and that is Ed Woodson, Coach Woody, as he's known to many. And it's Chaz Woodson's dad, and he's been out. He's been growing the game from Rhode Island to Brooklyn to Texas to Florida, and reffing and playing and being involved in coaching kids.
Yeah.
He's got a positive attitude, the
the enthusiasm is insane.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He's just a great guy. Very happy to dispense as much knowledge and positivity to the young kids of New York City as he could. We really appreciate you coming out. So thank you, and we'd like to recognize you for your efforts. Keep it up. If we had a million more Coach Woodies out there, I think lacrosse would probably be the most popular sport in the U.S. So.
Probably true. Really impressive guy. Nicest dude.
He's going above and beyond, so we want to thank him. Keep growing that game, and we'll see you back here next week. Episode 4 of the Lacrosse Show.
Episode 4.
Coming at you.
Getting there.
Yeah.
Getting there.
It should be fun, so thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.